UFC 280, guys, start of the prelims. We have Muhammad Mokaev taking on Malcolm Gordon. Excellent fight, but mainly for one guy. So if you've seen this channel before, guys, you know how much of a massive fan I am of Mokaev. Not just to mention because he represents the UK, being Russian and living in the UK for a long, long time. So the incredible amateur record this guy has. I've been so high on him, watching him in the IMMAFs, and that is a very hard acronym to say very quickly. One of the best amateur places you can be. Undefeated, ridiculous record, right? Comes over to professional, dominates everyone, goes into Brave. Other than a no contest with an accidental kick, he dominates everybody. And it was no different when he came into the UFC as well. Cody Durden, you know, first round, so easy for him. And it's the grappling he has. Charles Johnson has defended, I think, the LFA belt 3 times. Now, the LFA fans out there, and I've got a buddy that does it as well, will tell me probably if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's 3 times Charles Johnson defended that belt. He is top. He has earned his way into the UFC. He's not a young buck, but he has earned it. He has real skills. Mokaev ragdolled him, and he is hard to take down. Mokaev, super young, super dynamic. He hasn't just got the wrestling, but he knows what he's good at, and he just smashes people through it. He has excellent striking, really diverse striking as well. He's great at flying knees. He's so agile, loose. He can just fly off. He's so light and nimble and quick. He's got guile. He's got everything you need in someone to be unpredictable and very difficult to beat. Malcolm Gordon, a lot of the same traits. So Malcolm Gordon, guys, I think the Figueiredo fight was probably the best one to match up with Mokaev here, because it's just a back and forth fight, a lot of switches, a lot of reversals, a lot of groundwork. They were reversing each other a lot of the time, but Figueiredo dominated a lot of the grappling aspects of that fight. Malcolm Gordon came out flying, super quick, explosive for a 125er, and I'm not sure it's going to actually help against someone like Mokaev, because he comes out exactly the same, but his is more controlled. Malcolm Gordon's more reckless. I think the reckless can help against someone that is so technically brilliant. But against Mokaev, I think Mokaev is looking to control a fight, whereas Figueiredo was looking to feel his way into a fight. A lot of these guys were. He's lost a couple in the UFC, he's won a couple now. Whether you think he won the fights or not, Gordon's another matter. But it's a real test for Mokaev still. But I think he's not going to run into much trouble until he's fighting proper ranked opponents. I'm thinking top 5 guys. That's how high I rate him. I might shoot myself in the foot later on in the date by saying that, but I really believe Mokaev is the real deal, and he is going to go all the way in the division. I don't think he's a dark horse. I think he's out there to be seen. I think people are really high on him anyway, especially the hardcore fans. I think casual fans are going to be on note when he bumps into main cards, because on the prelims, a lot of people miss him at the moment. So guys, I think Mokaev is just going to run through Malcolm Gordon, to be honest. I think Malcolm Gordon's very predictable. I think he's very good, but he's got a lot of inexperience in certain areas. He hasn't tightened up what he needs to. He hasn't evolved. He's just fighting his own fight. Whereas when he gets pressure put upon him, you see him crumble, you see him wilt, and that gas tank, it's going to be a major factor against someone like Mokaev, who can seriously grapple for 3 rounds straight and not get tired. Mokaev for me, guys. Let us know in the comments below what you think of this fight, how good it is. Mokaev for me, guys. Make sure to check out fullreptile.co.uk for anything to do with clothing, mixed martial artists, books, coffee, all run by Dan Hardy and Owen Oxley. Thanks for checking the video out, guys. Remember, like the video if you have enjoyed it, dislike it if you didn't. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers all.